To my channel, Mompreneur Profits. As you already know, my name is Jasmine. I reside in Mississippi. I've been in the online space since December of 2017. And I basically help moms and 9-to-5 workers rebuild their credit, get business funding, also learn how to sell digital products, tap into the digital marketing space itself by promoting a product and or service. So let's get right into it. This video is going to be basically training purposes, educational type purposes. Here, I'm basically going to show you how easy it is to edit a PLR ebook. PLR stands for private label rights. Basically, you have the rights to resell that ebook, but you must edit, customize, change things to your liking as well too. If you don't have access to this amazing business academy, you can definitely check the description below to join to get over 20,000 plus PLRs to basically offer to your customers, clients, your target audience. Instead of buying an ebook here or ebook there, this is all basically here, already done for you. So inside of this amazing business academy, the #1 startup school, I'm just going to pick a ebook here. I'm going to pick nail salon. This is already done for you. So what it's going to do is going to take me directly to where I can open this up inside of Canva. So as you can see here, the template, let me go down some more so I can get ready to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and view template. So I think Canva is changing because usually it'll take you directly into Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up in the editor here. So definitely get Canva. Canva is absolutely free. If you want more elements and more flyers and different things like that, you definitely can get access to the pro version. Sometimes when you have the free version as well, it will offer you like a 14-day free trial or a 30-day free trial to test out the pro version itself. So that way you can get access to certain things as well. So we're basically inside of Canva, right? And we're going to get ready to design, pretty much edit this PLR. As you see here, hopefully you can see it, it has 31 pages. So whenever you come into Canva, you definitely want to change the title of this as well, especially if you're going to upload it on Etsy. So you can just say here, take that out. You can say the nail salon master plan. So what you want to do here, let's move this up a little bit. I'm not sure. I think this is a picture because I'm not really feeling the words on here because it's like you can barely see what that is. Even though I brought it in a little bit more, you can definitely see it now. So you want to stand out from the crowd, right? That's the main thing you want to do. That's the main thing you want to do on social media. Because necessarily when you look at certain things, if there are 50,000 people in a business academy or 50,000 people that has a course or another 25,000 that has this particular course or whatever, let's just say, for instance, there are, let's just do a number of 500,000 people, and half of those people are selling the same thing, like maybe 250,000 people are selling the same thing. The other 250,000 people are selling the same thing. But you have, when it comes to digital marketing, especially selling ebooks itself, and you absolutely selling it on Etsy. When you go on Etsy, Etsy has its own SEO engine. SEO, which is search engine optimization, excuse me. So when you search for something, 9 times out of 10, it's going to pull up, but it may pull up the same exact, guess what? The flyer, the front cover, the mock-up, right? It may pull up the same exact thing. So you want to be able to change this right here. So that way you can stand out from the crowd. What you can do here is you can change this. You can find something totally different. You can, over here it has colors. So you can change it to this. I think, let me see, it may change. It may change something else. So yeah, see, it basically changed, right? So when you do that, you can bring this down. This right here, this has money. You can either delete this or you can delete it, right? So you can go over to elements, and it's basically about nail salon, right? So when you're doing that, you can search elements like nails. Let's see, you can do pink nails, right? Or let's see what other we got. Baddie nails. You can do something like that. Let's take a look and see what they have to offer. We got videos. You definitely don't want videos. You want photos. So we got these different types. Look at this one. Okay, this is a pro version. So you got to have the pro if you want to get these types right here. This is for the pro version. So you can also search and you may come across some that are, let's see, this one is free because it doesn't show pro, but these right here that have the pro next to it, it just stands out. So let's take a look. Let's do, if we did this, okay, if we did that and we took away this one, look at that, right? So it kind of sort of, guess what? It stands out, right? But if you want to take away this, you can. But now you have to change this right here. Either you have to change it to, let's change it to white. So you want to change this to white because you want to make sure that people can see the wording and what it says. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that again. So you want to change that. So let's go down here. Kind of see how it stands out a little bit there. So if you want to change the font, if you want to do, let's take a look and say you want to do, let's see. Let's take a look on what kind of fonts we want here. We can search and see which ones we want that kind of sort of stands out. You can do something like that to see about it standing out. You can also, you know, expand it a little bit as well too. Since it has that, you can go to effects. You can lift it a little bit. You can see that it's been lifted. You can go in a little bit with the intensity as well. You can do a shadow. You can just play around with it or what have you. You can always change the colors. Something that stands out, something that makes sense as well. You can do your brand colors. Let's see, if you want to, you're just changing it to make sure that it basically stands out. So you can do it like this. So you can go back into it. You see that. You see how that is on top of that. Let me go. So that is on top of that. You can position to have that in the back. See? So most of the front, well, I think it's already in the back, seem like it. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it looks like as well. This, you can go right here. You can expand that as well. You can also position, that's already in the back. So you can just change this basically to your liking because this is your mock-up. So you have to change this regardless. No matter what, you have to change it. If you want to add your name, you click on text. You click on text, you click on subheading, and then you can just add your name here. See, all you have to do is basically do that. You can do it like that. You can add your name, so that way you kind of sort of will stand out just a little bit as well too. Like I say, if you don't like these, you can always change it. Definitely nothing wrong. You can try something. If you have the pro version, hey, try the ones that have the pro, right? So this definitely change. You can have it all looking together as well. So we can do, let me see. Let's see, what is this one? Kind of sort of don't like that one. Me personally, I don't. You can just play around with it until you find something, so that way you can just stand out from it. Like I said, with the elements, you definitely want to choose something to where it completely stands out, to where it's like, okay, somebody's going to buy it, especially if they don't have it or anything like that as well too. So that's also another thing. And with that being said, you have to go in here and you have to read through this book to make sure that it makes sense. You can change this right here. This says the overview of the nail salon. Yeah, I really don't like, when you zoom in, yeah, you can see it, but necessarily no. So you can always swap this out. You can put that type of picture right there, just to brighten it up a little bit, to make it look like something. The trends and growth opportunities. You can pretty much see that. So let's take a look. Let me see something here. If I go and I do transparent, no, it doesn't. It takes it away because it's not necessarily showing it. Let's see. Trends and growth opportunity. You can see that one. You can change that or not. Understanding the target market. You can see that. I can definitely see that as well. Let's see, chapter 1, developing a business plan. So you just have to go through it, because you can necessarily change this, and you can put that over here. You can do that. If you have the pro plan, you can do background removal. See what I'm saying? You can do that. And let me see how that's going to look. So if we took away, trying to see how that's going to actually look, because it's like it's missing something when you take it away. That's cute, but it's like it's missing what it needs to be there. Well, you can pretty much hide it, and you can do it like that, or what have you. You can play around with it. You can remove this one as well. Like, you can hide it. Of course, you can remove that. So you just playing around with it. You're trying to change everything up to your liking. So that's why I say it's definitely a must to change these up. It's definitely a must to go in and read this information as well, as you can see here. So you have to go through it. You can kind of sort of see what this is, even though it's telling you what the next page is about. You definitely want to do that as well. So you definitely want to go through all of these. You can change these up, like I said, to your brand colors, change it up to your liking, add, remove. When I say you have to go through these PLRs, you have to look through them thoroughly. You have to read over them. Why? Because it could be a hidden link somewhere. So what I mean by hidden link, I mean, like, say for instance this, right? I'm saying, let me do this. I'm going to highlight this. So if I highlight this, and let's say for instance, I go and I grab my website. Okay, I go and I grab my website. I'm going to like my website where I sell my digital products. So if I go and I grab my website, I copy this, and then I go back into Canva, and I go back, and sometimes you got to re-highlight stuff. So if I re-highlight this, right? So then I can click on this link here. Then I can put this in there, paste it in, click on done. See, it's there. It says link added, right? Done. So what I mean by hyperlinks is sometimes in these ebooks, it's a hyperlink. A hyperlink is always going to show that it's underlined. So that means you have to check for those things, because initially, guess what? Somebody else's link can be attached to these PLRs, and you don't want the traffic going to that person's particular link, right? So this is why I say it's important to go through these PLRs, especially if you're selling them to your target audience, and also if you're selling them on Etsy as well too. So this is why you have to go through it. Yes, it's a lot of pages, different things of that nature as well too. So you keep on going, you keep on going, just constantly going down. So let's go, let's say for instance you get down, you see all this information, you get down here, right? And say for instance you want to add your social media, you want to add your digital storefront. All you have to do is click on add page. And if you want to do to where you say thank you for your purchase, you can always find you an element. Most of the times you're going to see free ones. Most of the times you're going to see ones that has the pro version. So you can click on, if you have the pro version, you can click on one. You definitely have to find you one that doesn't say pro. So you want to go here. You want to put everything in. I'm just showing you this for educational training purposes here. Also, when you want to add your link, go to the text. You want to scroll down here. You just want to say visit my digital store front, right? And then you click away from it, but you want to click back in it. Sometimes I do that just to make sure of some things. Let me go back. Now I'm going to highlight it all the way through. Then I'm going to click on this. I should still have my website embedded in this, which I do. All right, boom, it's done. To verify, all you got to do is click on this. And it's going to automatically take you to the website, right? Okay, so it did that. I can just exit out. Boom, simple as that, right? You can put another text and put Instagram. You want to highlight it. Then you want to add your Instagram link. That's how you basically do that. That's how you have a hyperlink into the ebooks itself. Also, let's see here. Another thing as well too. When it comes to like when you get finished with your product and you're trying to upload it to Etsy, or you're trying to put it to your digital storefront and you got your links already on the last page itself, you want to do it. Oh, excuse me. You want to basically do it as a PDF. You want to go to share. Then you want to go to download. And then you want to click on PDF, best for documents and emailing. When you click on PDF, it's going to show you that you have 32 pages. Then you're going to click on download. It's going to automatically, if you're on your laptop, of course, computer or what have you, it's going to automatically download to your computer, laptop. If you're doing this on your phone, Sometimes, I'm not going to say it's going to be slightly difficult to do on your phone, but if you're doing it on your phone, make sure you do it that way, of course, and it's going to automatically download to your files itself on your phone, especially if you have like an iPhone. It automatically goes. You can save it to files. You can send it to your email. It should be some different options when you click on download on your phone if you're doing it that way. Also, if you're doing it on like your tablet or something like that. So that's basically to pretty much show you how to actually do it. So it's real easy, real simple to basically do, but with these PLRs, you got to go through this information. You got to make sure that it makes sense. You got to make sure this is something that is going to be helpful to somebody else, or really putting it on your Etsy shop, because people are looking for information all the time, literally all the time. I mean, all I did was just change the picture and boom, simple as that. That's your main cover. That's it. So that's all it takes to edit a PLR ebook. Simple as that. So definitely check the description below. Make sure that you share this with someone if somebody needs this information. Definitely check the description below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos to come as well. And it was something else. You know how you get that brain fog and be like, oh my God, it was literally something else I was about to say. But definitely check the description below. And if you're wanting to join the Business Academy as well, definitely check the description below. You can go to mompreneurprofits.com. That way you can get more so of a sneak peek on the inside of what you basically get. Plus, I have a video on my channel about the sneak peek as well, showing you what you get. And it's definitely worth over $2,500 for all this information. Because think about it, when about maybe between 5+ years ago, the information that we're getting now is that we didn't usually have all this information. And if you're trying to build something and you're trying to get information, you may have to pay $2 to get this ebook, $3 to get this ebook, $5 to get this ebook, and it's like, why not get it all in one? All right, so definitely stay tuned for more to come and subscribe to my YouTube channel here. It is greatly appreciated, and talk to you later.